Hey guys, welcome back to another senior CrossFit video. My name is Chandler, this is Kira. We're gonna be your coaches for the day. The first thing that we're gonna do is start with our warm up. So today is gonna be 3 rounds of 6 pulsing lunges. We're gonna be doing 10 high knees and then 6 strict press. Kira's gonna demonstrate what a pulsing lunge is for us. We're gonna get in that lunge position and then we're going to lunge down and then pulse up and down 6 times. If you can go all the way down and almost touch that knee to the floor, that is great. If not, just go ahead and go a half lunge as you normally would. If you need something for balance, please use a chair or a couch or a flat surface you feel comfortable grabbing onto. Next movement is our high knees. So 10 of those. This is our RX version. This is what we would do in a normal class. If that is a little scary for you or just not obtainable right now, no problem. We're just gonna do our marching high knees like we normally would. So 10 of those, and then 6 strict press, which we're familiar with this. Remember, tight core, tight booty, no legs involved, those elbows out slightly in front of that PVC pipe, pulling that head back, pushing it through, finishing out at the top there. So 6 of those. So again, this is going to be 3 rounds. We're going to do 6 pulsing lunges, 10 high knees, and then 6 strict press. Once you're done with that warm-up, come back to the video and we'll move on to the stretching movements for the day. All right, once you finished up with that warm-up, we're going to go ahead and move on to some stretching. Kira's going to demonstrate the movements we're going to do. Grab a resistance band, a towel, a scarf, anything that you have that's long that you can drop overhead. So we're going to have our elbow up high, hanging that resistance band down low. With your opposite arm, grab where feels comfortable for you. And then if you can, pull down on the bottom and increase that stretch up here. You should really feel it in the tricep and the shoulder area. Hold that for 10 to 15 if you can. Switch to the opposite side so that elbow is up. You're using the opposite arm to grab the towel or resistance band or whatever object you're using. 10 to 15 seconds on that arm as well. The next movement we're going to do is our double arm chest stretch. You can do this on a higher surface. She's going to use this one because we have it out here right now. So make sure we're dropping that head through the shoulders, really trying to press through so we can open up the chest and the shoulders there. Hold that for also 10 to 15 seconds if you can. Coming back up. So she's going to get up on this. Just get up on a stair or a slightly elevated surface, nothing too high like this. And then you're going to drop the calf off the back and allow the gravity here to stretch out the calf. Hold it for about 10 to 15, and then you're going to swap to the other leg. You see how she's bending this knee and keeping the back leg straight while the heel is dropping off of the ledge. Once you're done with all of those movements, come back to us and we'll go over the workout for the day. All right, guys, hopefully we're feeling warmed up and ready to go. We're going to move on to the workout for the day. Kira's going to demonstrate the movements, and then I'll go over how the rep scheme is going to look. First movement is going to be a front squat. We should feel familiar with this. Remember, pulling those elbows up under the bar, keeping the PVC pipe under the chin, and then just a normal air squat. So we're sitting in our heels, we're pushing our knees out, and we're keeping that chest up. Refer back to our introductory video if you've forgotten how to do a front squat or need a refresher. After that, we're going to go ahead and do a single under. So we're actually going to do a modification for that. So find a table or a couch or an elevated surface that's sturdy. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to hop up, putting the weight into the wrists or the hands. And we're going to mimic kind of what you would do with a jump rope. Instead, we're going to use the table for stability. And then the last movement that we're going to do is called a seated Russian twist. So this is a core movement. So what you're going to do is sit on the edge of a chair, point your toes on the ground. We're trying to limit the amount that you're touching the ground so we can really engage that core. Use a ball or a light object just so it can mimic the twisting motion. So you're going to reach from side to side, touching the ball on the edge of the chair. So this is a seated Russian twist. So the rep scheme today, what we're going to do with the front squat and the modified single unders and the seated Russian twist is 15, 12, 9, and then you're going to rest for 5 minutes and then do it all over again, but for 12, 9, 3. All right, once you finish up that workout, feel free to do some cool down stretches with us. I'm going to have Kira demonstrate what those are for today. So we're going to be doing a hamstring stretch, just a single leg. Bend one leg, put another one straight out in front of you, and then grab the front of that foot if you can. If not, put it on your ankle or on your knee. You can use this for anything for stability, a table, a couch, a chair. Hold it for 10 to 15 and then switch to the opposite leg. Once you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and do a tricep stretch. Just grab the elbow overhead. Using the opposite arm, grab the elbow and pull it towards your head. Hold that for 10 to 15 seconds. Switch to the opposite arm. We should be familiar with this movement by now. Okay, the accessory movement we're going to be doing today is a squat to calf raise. So it's going to be an air squat into a calf raise. So if you can do it without a chair to practice your balance, that's great. That's what we want you to do. This is the RX version of this movement. If not, you can use a chair or a table or something for stability for the calf raise. Remember, you can do a half squat. You don't need to squat all the way down if you're still not to that point yet. Just make sure you're ending in the calf raise. So we're going to be doing 3 sets of 10. So do 10 of the movement, take a break for about a minute or 2, move on to the next set. Do that 3 times, and that will finish up our workout for the day.